morning. This is Victor Jimenez with Sewerline Check Professionals. I'm here at 1760 Marine Avenue in Manhattan Beach, and I'm in the process of performing a video examination of the main sewer line for Michael Nuzzi. The main sewer line is a portion of the waste drainage piping which is exterior to the structure. It lies underground and connects the building drain line system to the public sewer. The building drain line system then is the portion or portions of the waste drainage piping which is underneath or interior to the structure. Today's video examination is not focused on the building drain line system, so if further evaluation is desired regarding the building drain line system, a licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted, or a specialty building drain line video examination can be set up through our office. Alright, so I've accessed today's main sewer line from the 4-inch main sewer line cleanout located a couple feet to the left of the front door. And we've pushed out here from that point about 61 feet to the connection point at public sewer, which is in the center of the road. Now the line runs in a path that basically runs along the walkway up to the front door. When the point that it hits the sidewalk, the driveway, it does make a slight diagonal turn towards more the center of the driveway, and then it heads out in a direct path towards the center of the street. Now most of this line is one material. There is a different material closer to the cleanout that we accessed today, and I'll get into that when we get to it. But we're going to be shooting this video from public sewer coming back towards the cleanout, and you'll be able to see the whole line as we pull away. Now pulling away from public sewer, we are entering a 6-inch diameter vitrified clay piping. Specifically, the piping that we're in right now is known as the sewer lateral. That is the portion of the line that is under the sidewalk and the street. Now, vitrified clay is a very common material for main sewer lines. It has a long service life expectancy. However, it is more susceptible to damage during earthquakes and seismic activity, and it also has a tendency to let in roots at the joint areas. Now, there's a part of this clay pipe which I'll show you has some root intrusions. Luckily, when I was pushing out here, I didn't notice any major breaks or cracks. We are going to be keeping an eye out just to make sure nothing was missed. But here you can see, there's a better shot of it. This is an example of some root intrusions coming in at the joint area. You have roots on the left and the right side of the pipe coming in. The current state of those roots, not really a big deal. They're not really causing any drainage issues, but the bigger concern with the roots coming in at that point in the pipe is that they have a higher likelihood to cause damage to the pipe itself, and so that's something we have to kind of keep an eye out for. As long as regular maintenance and cleaning is done on the line, you shouldn't have any issues with the roots. Now here at 40 feet, you can see the opening in the top of the pipe. That's just another clean out access. So there is sufficient access to the line, which is good. Now when I was pushing out, there was only one area of any kind of significant concern here, and it was at about 7 feet. There's a pretty significant misalignment with the pipe, and what I mean by that, it will be a little bit more evident when we get to it, but the pipe's not broken, but it's just offset enough that you have standing water in part of the pipe, and it's catching some debris, and it is an area that I would recommend getting repaired. We've converted from that 6-inch diameter pipe into the 4-inch diameter pipe. We are on the property now, running along the side of the building. And so far, no breaks or no cracks, which is all a good sign. A clay pipe can last a long time, as long as there isn't any damage to the pipe itself. Alright, so this is what I was referring to. I'm going to see if I can try to get an image of that. It's not super clear from the angle that we're at right now, but you can kind of see there is standing water here in the pipe. And that's because that piece of orange pipe on the right, that's the clay pipe, and it's connecting up to the black pipe that we're sitting in right now. That black pipe is an ABS plastic. So the ABS plastic pipes are an excellent material for main sewer lines. They have a long service life expectancy. They also are intended to be impervious to root intrusions. And lastly, they have a smooth inner surface, so they're very efficient at washing out debris. Now, as I was mentioning, the reason that this is an issue here is that there's a significant kind of lip that any water or any debris has to get over to travel out the rest of the pipe. The pipe depth at this point is about 2.5 feet deep, and it's located basically in between the second and third major cement block. If you're standing in front of the front door, and I'll show you when we pull the camera out, I've marked it out with a little flag, a little pink marker flag, so you just get an idea of where this is at. But it's basically just a simple matter of digging up that portion of the pipe and doing another connection point so that the pipe is connected properly and we don't have that major offset. Alright, so we're pulling out. We pulled out of the line now. I'm going to show you where our access was today. So this is the main sewer line clean out. Try to get a better shot of that for the report. Alright, so I'll show you here. Front doors right there. And the issue with the line is right where that pink marker flag is, in between the second and third block, right in there. So it just have to be dug up. Alright, so with that, I'm going to be wrapping up the video portion of the examination for today. Once again, this is Victor Jimenez with Sewerline Check Professionals. Thank you very much and have a pleasant day.